Hey everybody, as you may know, One Hit Thunder is part of the Evergreen Podcast Network, and I'm not only excited to tell you about, but I'm also excited to listen myself to the new show, Countdown to Dallas. On the 60th anniversary of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, former White House correspondent Paul Brandis takes an in-depth look at the seemingly unconnected events that led to that infamous afternoon in Dallas, Texas. He explores the troubled and broken life of Kennedy's killer, Lee Harvey Oswald, and challenges 6 decades worth of conspiracy theories, none of which have been proven. Paul combs through tens of thousands of documents, all recently released by the National Archives and Records Administration, the CIA, and the FBI. Paul's findings take us back to 1939 to explore the transient childhood and often violent teenage years of Oswald, a man who was focused on becoming famous by any means. The first few episodes of this podcast are out now, so subscribe to Countdown to Dallas today in your favorite listening app or at evergreenpodcast.com.
Hey, this is Chris Swinney, formerly of the Ataris and currently host of That One Time on Tour, part of the Sound Talent Media Podcast Network. Have you ever wondered what it's really like on the road? The highs can be euphoric, but the lows can be crushing. Join me every week as I chat with industry pros about what it's like living out their wildest dream and, in some cases, their worst nightmare. Past guests of the show include members of NoFX, Pennywise, Bad Religion, and more. Listen and subscribe at soundtalentmedia.com.
One hit is all you need to make the money guaranteed, and you can live off royalties forever. And it makes me wonder, is it just a wonder, or is it one hit thunder?
Hey, we are live. It is time for what Jonathan London of Geekscape referred to as Ranksgiving here on One Hit Thunder. And of course, I have to bring the host of One Hit Thunder, Chris Fifios, is here.
Yeah, here I am. I'm
Chris,
ready to party.
Chris, are you ready for what is easily the dumbest idea we've ever tried to do, which is have like 6 people on a single episode trying to rank 49 songs?
I don't know how this is going to happen, especially I looked back at the last 50 songs. This is going to be hard. I think this is our hardest rankings ever, and we're just going to have a mess of dudes. We have a real boys club in here trying to rank these one-hit wonders, but I got a truly in hand, and I'm ready to play the drinking game every time you mispronounce something, Matt. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to call Sade Sade.
We'll get to those rules very, very shortly. So I do want to pitch this out there. I need to know from the audience listening, and this is something that each one of the people as we bring them in can let us know. But the big question is this: are you going to do your rankings, and should the rankings be based on the quality of the song or the artist? And to start that conversation off, we're bringing in the first guest of this year.
Okay.
Johnny, how you doing, buddy?
There he is.
Good. How you doing? It has to be the song.
Okay. All right. So we're going off the quality of the song. That's in agreement. I can see PJ is here, but I definitely see he's trying to get some stuff situated. So we will skip over him for just 1 second and bring in Jim Logrando.
Yo, what's up? Thank you guys for having me here.
Do I take a drink right now for you mispronouncing Jim's last name?
Go for it.
I think you should. Also, the second that you said that thing, Chris, the first thing that popped in my head was the fact that Matt cannot say Sade. And unfortunately, she's not on the rankings this year.
No. Jim, are you going to be making your decisions based on the quality of the song or the quality of the artist?
Absolutely on the song, because sometimes the artist, you may have never heard of the artist or whatever we have on here, and the song is just out of this world. So I think we have to stick with the song itself as opposed to the person behind it.
Yeah, song rankings. This is song rankings, not artist rankings.
And now we have some people who have not guessed it as much as they should have, but they are probably 2 of the biggest super fans, and they're going to be here to bring in the fan perspective as well. And people in the comments, please sound off on what you think of these songs and if it should go higher or lower. First, we've got Joey Ritter.
What up, Joey?
Good evening. Thanks for having me.
So Joey hit me up and he said he wanted to be a part of this because he had real issue with some of our past opinions on the ranking episodes. Was there something in particular that really made you mad, Joey?
So
was it?
last year's I was on board, not too much there, but the first one you did, I was like, I got so angry I had to shut the episode off because I didn't believe what you were saying.
Let's bring in our last person, Matt DiStefano, also known as Team Goldie, the inventor of the One Hit Thunder drinking game. So Matt, I'm going to give you full screen real quick, and you need to run down these rules.
Yeah, for sure. I'm here for two things today. I'm here to drink, and I'm here to get an invite to Johnny's pool. So I'll be successful with at least one of those, but hopefully two. We'll see. We'll see by the end of it. But
The pool's right back there.
I'm on my way. I'll be there in 6 hours. The rules of the One Hit Thunder drinking game, which Chris, I will be playing. First is that Matt, this is Matt Kelly, but you can apply it to me as well. Matt sounds like he's making something up. Doesn't necessarily mean that the information that he's saying is wrong. It could be correct. It just sounds like he's making it up. Chris is bummed that an artist broke up after only having one hit. Any mention of Johnny's pool, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to crack this open, and we're going to go ahead and take one. Matt gets a song title incorrect. Chris mentions that a band didn't pay their dues, so that's one. Matt gets a song title incorrect. We also have the Cisco rule and Rick Springfield rule. So Cisco rule is where someone technically had a second hit, but it was kind of coasting off their first hit. And Rick Springfield rule is when someone really only had one song they were known for, but multiple hits on paper. Chris says he'd be happy to have a hit. And then you finish your... I don't know if we can play this today. If we're gonna, there's a lot of, there's too many opportunities for this. I don't know if I have enough to drink to play with this rule, but when you're playing with a normal episode, finish your drink if Matt mispronounces an artist's name.
Jesus.
No, we can't do that today. There's too many artist names that are going to be in play today. But we'll take that one off the table. But I do have a new rule I'd like to introduce. Ooh. So this is a new one that I've noticed recently, and it is when Matt finishes a thought and says like while he's laughing and just kind of trails off.
That's such a good one. I notice that all the time. He goes like and laughs.
Yeah, so man. We're going to use that as a placeholder rule.
I try so hard to edit those out, and they're impossible too. There's
just more than we hear?
Oh, there's way more than what you hear.
He doesn't follow up the like with a thought. It's just
no. The thought's already done.
Once I see PJ pop up in the camera, I'll bring him back in. Already, this is off to a stunning start, Chris.
Beautiful. I love it. It's perfect.
Yeah. Can I ask a question for you, Matt? Maybe you're about to say this, but so how are we going to do, like, how do you want to do the rankings? Do you want to do something like where we like have a number, or we do something and then we average it of the 7, like we divide
We're just going to
add it up by 7 or what?
I think at the end of the day, Chris gets final say, but you are all there trying to compel him one way or the other.
We'll fight it out. I'm not gonna.
I'm not on Chris's shoulder.
We're not trying to do any science involved. I understand.
I'm not ruling with an iron fist, but I will be. Hey, if I'm outvoted, if 3 people think something should be higher, I'm not gonna be like that. But Matt, will you keep track? Matt Kelly, will you keep track of where everything is?
Not only will I do that, I also did a test run, and I can show where the rankings are throughout the night. So I've got that all queued up. I'm not going to do that out the first one. I think we got a PJ here.
Yeah, I'm good now.
All right. So kicking us off, it was episode 50. Who knows? This
50,
might be the
150.
Sorry, episode 150. This might be the
drink,
first.
Everybody.
Well, no, get ready. Here goes. Because Spandau Ballet True was the song to kick off the block that we're looking at here. No real ranking to go here. This is just at number 1 right now because it's the first one we're talking about. But does anyone have any opinions on Spandau Ballet True? Do you think it's going to end up right in the middle? Is it going to be in the higher end of this list when we're done, or towards the bottom? What's everyone's thoughts early on?
I'll keep this in order. I'll ask people. I'll switch it up. I'll ask Joey Ritter. What is your opinion on Spandau Ballet True?
It's not going to stay at the top for a while. I think it's bottom, middle, bottom third.
Wow, not a big fan. How about Johnny? You know Spandau Ballet True?
Yeah, I'm going like top third for sure. And from that episode, I looked up what it was. Did you talk about it? What that actually is? Why they're named that?
Maybe
it was a poem or something that he saw.
No,
right?
I'm pretty sure it was like something with like World War I or II, where when people got hung, like the way that they like dance,
that's what they're named after. Right.
So that sounded like a made up fact from me. So I guess a drink for everybody.
I remember that. Now I would assume PJ likes this song because he's an Adam Sandler movie fan, and this song is in so many Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, I would say that this is going to go towards the upper middle
echelon. Okay.
Upper echelon, above middle, maybe not top 20 or anything, but
so we have nothing to compare it to go. Is it higher or lower than? So for right now, this is where it's at. So
it's the top song and the bottom song, baby.
Yeah. Right now, it's the only song, so that's where it'll go.
I was hoping this turned into a draft where we could draft teams like you guys did. I was hoping maybe it somehow turned into that because Matt told me someday I could be on it. So thought maybe.
Oh, you'll be on in 2024. You will join us for a draft episode. We've already made that decision. And Matt, you're the only one I don't think who's chimed in on where you think Spandau Ballet ends up here.
Don't care. Let's keep it straight rolling, people.
All right. Is it not? I think the song is sampled in that PM Dawn song, right?
Yeah,
that's
pretty cool.
That gives us some extra points.
Yeah. All right. So the second song that we covered was a twofer. We talked about the waitresses with both I Know What Boys Like and Christmas rapping. The quote from the guy who wrote the songs for the waitresses was, "We're a one-hit wonder for sure. Just no one can determine which one of our songs is the hit."
I'm going to say, since it's this time of year, we're going to go with Christmas rapping as the song.
Okay.
And I want to know what Matt DiStefano thinks about Christmas rapping.
The undeniable banger. I'm not the hugest fan of Christmas music, especially not early. Like I don't want to hear it yet, but yeah, it's one of the top tier Christmas songs. We're putting it over Spandau Ballet.
You're going over Spandau Ballet.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you feel about that, Jim?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't want to put it over Spandau Ballet only because I can't remember what Christmas rapping sounds like.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah. That's pretty cool.
The one that they say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'm putting it below True.
You're putting it below True? How many people in here right now would put it below True?
Below.
Wow. What if you're
the only Christmas song I want to hear is the Punchline rap one. So,
hey, so I know this much is true. True is above the waitresses.
All
right.
I
think that's safe to say.
Sorry, Matt.
100.
Wow. Would you feel different if we were talking about I Know What Boys Like, though? Does that change anyone's opinion?
No.
Okay.
No.
Sorry, waitresses.
Well, let's hear from both of the fans, though. Joey, you were kind of quiet during that. Do you think that was a great?
You're telling me you put that song on purpose, the PM Dong song? Like you actually go and put that song on?
Oh, that song.
Christmas rapping has been around my entire life.
Joey,
Christmas rapping is ingrained in the fabric of Americana. It's such a more significant song.
Joey,
nothing wrong with the other one. It's just
look. True. Picture yourself. It's 1985. You're at the prom. You see your crush across the room, and you're walking up to her, and you're going to ask her to dance, and you hear I know this. I mean, I think it's one of the most beautiful slow dance songs.
There's a reason this guy's the master host.
She's like, I wish we had an upbeat song to dance to, like Christmas rapping at the prom.
I was like, I totally forgot. I made these for us. So,
oh wow, look at that.
This is the next one that we have up here.
Okay,
is Boy Meets Girl, Waiting for a Star to Fall.
That's a good ass song. This is hard.
That's a great jam.
Okay, PJ, how do you feel about Waiting for a Star to Fall?
I'm gonna say above everything so far.
Wow.
No. Well, you know what? I'll go middle. Actually, middle. Between the two. Sandwich.
Any big Waiting for a Star to Fall fans in here?
Look, I don't know if I'm a big super fan, but I do love the song. I think it's at the top. Things I think about that's cool is how the team that wrote the song, well, it's the Boy Meets Girl team, wrote this song with Whitney Houston in mind. And Clive Davis is like, no, that ain't a hit. That's not something Whitney's gonna do. So because they wrote I Want to Dance with Somebody, which everybody on earth knows. So how could you can't deny the team that does that. But also a side reason, a gym reason of why I like the song is. So I was a kid. I played piano. I had piano. I had to take piano lessons. I took piano lessons from 1st grade to 12th grade, and I hated it, but I did it. And now I appreciate it because I can read music, and that's all great or whatever. But my piano teacher, when I was like in probably 7th grade or something, was like, look, he He's not going to do Bach. He's not going to do Beethoven. Just go to the store and find like contemporary songs. And I have this song on piano sheet music at my parents' house. Still the sheet music of this for this particular thing.
I think you're the only person ever to say that.
Right, maybe. That's the only one. I guess maybe that's why they're not still around, because they didn't sell enough sheet music. But this is what
Matt Kelly, how do you feel about this song? Is this one of the ones you didn't know?
This is one of the ones I didn't know, and I'm going to agree with some of the people in the chat that are saying bottom. I would put this below The Waitresses and Spandau.
Everybody's saying bottom. I mean, I wouldn't put
the one person who commented on
well, PJ and Johnny, do you think this should be the bottom of the three so far?
Bottom.
PJ?
Yeah.
I'll go bottom. Bottom.
A lot of people watching in this and us need refreshers. I think you should sing a bit of the chorus for most of the songs.
It's waiting for a star to fall, then into your arms. That's where I belong, in your arms, baby. Yeah.
You know what? I might actually go above The Waitresses on this.
That's kind of how I feel about it, PJ. But I feel like we're outnumbered.
No, I'm going above The Waitresses for sure.
I'll go above The Waitresses.
Okay, that's three. We need one more person to say above The Waitresses.
Jim.
Ding it.
I definitely said above The Waitresses.
All right.
Right now, I think it's at the top.
Okay.
So you can put
it's in the middle. It's in the middle.
All right. It's in the middle. Coming up next, our first episode with a guest. And that guest happens to be right here. Deadeye Dick, New Age Girl for episode 153.
Johnny's pick. That's
Johnny's pick. Yeah.
Yep. All the way to the top. All the way at the top.
All the way at the top.
Yeah.
Those three songs? Yeah, of course.
You know what? This is the benchmark song where we say, is it better than Deadeye Dick?
But although I feel like it's going to end up in the top quadrant, so it might be a little too high for the middle. But for now, or wherever, I would agree with that. I mean, I would put it above whatever's at the top.
She don't eat meat, but she sure liked to bone.
Yep.
Poetry.
You saw, how many times have you seen Dumb and Dumber in your life? 1,000, 10,000, I don't know. Like, how is that not? This song is still a classic. And then plus, like, I don't even think. Okay, well, so I could be wrong. I'm not going to look at it now because we're live on the air or whatever. But I don't think the Dumb and Dumber soundtrack is available like on Spotify or anywhere. And I know that our company Symphonic did a deal with Deadeye Dick directly just to get this song out there as a single. So like whatever's up there right now, I think that you can hear as like a re-record just so they can be, getting that
It's
money.
like a Taylor's version of Deadeye Dick.
Yeah, Deadeye Dick did a Taylor's version of New Age Girl.
Matt, do you have the CD?
Of course I have the CD, and it's not particularly good, but this song is great.
No.
Deadeye Dick's version of, I don't know. Matt DiStefano, are you saying to put this at the top right now?
Oh, absolutely. Number one. Yeah.
Wow.
For what we've got so far.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have
put the field is thin so far. I don't think we're working with like the cream of the crop yet.
I'll be influenced by you guys. We can put this above True. I think that's ridiculous, but we'll do it.
Everything is right about this song.
If you put the song on, if you put the song on at a party at your house, how many people are jamming?
All
of them.
Yeah. That's another thing that usually comes up a lot when discussing this particular episode is would you play it at a party?
Freak Click love this song. The jocks, the geeks, the nerd, like everybody loves it.
You just doing the quote. Are you doing that scene from Ferris Bueller?
The jocks and the geeks came together.
They all thought Deadeye Dick was a real righteous dude.
I have to agree too with Dave Mattingly in the chat who said this Deadeye is very one hit. Like they are very much a one hit wonder. Okay. We'll put it at the top for now.
I disagree with that, but I'll go along with them since I'm clearly outvoted. So
me too, Peach. Sorry.
I'd put it in position 2 right now, but
yeah,
I think we have a potential solid number 5 out of 5 on this next one.
Okay.
Snow Informer from episode 154.
Okay, couple things about this song. It spent 7 weeks at number 1, and it was the biggest reggae song of all time in the United States by a white guy from Canada.
Is it reggae?
That's what it's considered in the charts. That's what it was considered in the charts. Yeah. Joey Ritter, how do you feel about this one?
I think it should go behind Deadeye Dick. Like
it should go?
I would
put it number 2.
I would get in my car and put Deadeye Dick on today in 2023. Snow Informer, I love it. I just don't want to hear it these days as much as I did back in the early 90s.
I don't know about putting it at number 2. How about PJ? You got an opinion on Snow?
I'm not putting him very high up on this list right now, to be honest.
I'm
I'm
not
putting him like
high.
mid in the maybe in third position right now. Fourth.
What do we got at third right now?
Let's think about everything he came up against.
Is it better
though.
than true? Is what we need to decide.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh no. It's definitely
No.
not.
Yeah. Definitely not.
No. There's no way this song is better than. There's no way this song is better than "Waiting for a Star to Fall."
Absolutely.
And I refuse to say it's better than Christmas
Fall.
Wrapping by the Waitresses either. I think it's at the bottom right now.
I would put it at the bottom too because this song is a little too long.
This song is not good. Licky Boom Boom Down. We're talking about.
Daddy Snow stabbed someone down the lane.
Yeah.
All right.
This is not a good song.
I think it's a good song.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. How many people here?
Oh, Jesus.
Let me ask you a question. How many guys in here, by a show of hands, think this should be at the bottom? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. How many guys in here think it should be third place right now? 1, 2, 3. Matt DiStefano. Okay. So, Matt, you get to decide where it goes. Where does it go?
I get to pick where it goes?
Yes.
All right. It's number 2. That's what
What's that?
Sorry.
Wow.
With great power comes great responsibility. And we're putting Snow at number 2.
All right. All right.
None of these are going to be in the top half anyway. We're just like messing around right now.
I'm gonna do a little game with you on certain episodes. I'm gonna say the name of the episode, and I want you to. I'll tell you when it's an episode we had a guest on. I want to see if you can recall who the guest was on that particular episode. So coming up next, Midnight Oil, Beds Are Burning from episode 155.
That was my friend Scott, who I play with in PAC, and he's from Zayo. My friend Scott. Midnight Oil, Beds Are Burning. Now, I think this is a great band. I'm not such a big fan of this song. Is anybody in here a big fan of this song? Matt Kelly is. Is that it?
I'm a big fan of the chorus, and I hate the verses.
Chris, give us.
Yeah, Chris, remind them how the scores
How
goes.
can we find when a cloud keeps turning?
Oh, that's good.
How can we sleep when the
Banger.
Can we rate
banger.
Chris's version?
Okay, but here's the thing. Can you even sing the verses?
No.
No, they're
I
so
don't like-
forgettable.
They're bad.
Time has
Yeah.
come to
You know him,
pay
Joey.
our share.
Yeah, Joey's got this. I definitely think that the song is better than Snow's Informer.
Yes.
Matt just threw everything out of whack.
You told me I could.
I know. Joey, where would you put this song?
I'm gonna say I don't think it's better than Informer, but I can understand for the good of the list why it would go above Informer.
You guys are killing me.
It's an okay song. It just doesn't hit me. It doesn't give me the feels.
Chris, you did this
But
to
it's
yourself.
a good song.
I know.
You and Matt just could have had a nice podcast, the two of you together, making this list however you wanted, and then you brought along the whole gang.
I know. I like the gang. Jim, how do you feel about this song? Where would you put this one?
Well, I would definitely put it above Informer, but I guess Informer on our list is what, number 3?
2.
So that's pretty.
2.
That's insane.
There's a false bottom on our list now. That's Informer.
Well, I would say put it one below
sucks.
True. Put it one below True is where I guess I would probably put it. I don't know.
I'm
I
okay
feel
with
like
that.
I mean, personally, I like Boy Meets Girl more, but it's not my list. It's the culminated list. So,
I would
can
be
see
okay.
how
We
it
should
is.
have the 7 of us vote on True or Informer.
Yeah, good call, Joey. I was gonna say we should probably right now decide that True is better than Informer.
Yeah,
because
let's
I feel like
say
it's
that we
gonna
can
mess
adjust this list because I would put True above Informer.
So
How
would
many
I.
people in
We need
here?
to keep you guys in a good mood, so we'll do that.
How many
Yeah.
people here would put True above Informer?
Yes, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah, that's okay.
Because
So
that's
switch
that's
that.
fucking me up. I can't.
Okay,
I don't know
but
what
then
to
beds are burning going at 3, which is below True but above Informer.
yeah.
I think we're all
I'd be
Perfect.
okay
I'm
with
good.
that. I'd be okay with
I'm
that.
good on it. Yep.
Okay.
Yay.
We just had to
haters.
screw over Matt for that.
That's okay. Hey, listen, I'm fine. Yeah, I double checked, made sure you wanted to give me that ultimate choice, and clearly you didn't, and you took it away. So
I took it away. Sometimes I got to take it away.
Chris, this one was just a solo one between the two of us. Level 42, Something
man.
About You, episode 156.
Look, I'll tell you right now, I would put this at the top of the list.
Can you sing it, please?
yeah, what is this song?
Just something about you, baby, so right. Bum 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 dun 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 bum bum ba dun 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 bum dun 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 bum 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 bum
Better
bum
than true
bum.
for me.
I'll tell you this: the last Less Than Jake tour that we did, I always bring this story up, but every day, Jim, you were there. Every day when their sound guy Mo would test the system, this is the first song he would put on, and every day I'm like, oh my god, this song's incredible! Amazing bassist in this band. Just such a sick song, such a good song. I don't know. I feel strongly about this one. It doesn't seem like anyone's as enthusiastic about this song.
This is the top for me.
Just a quintessential like 80s,
It felt like a Breakfast Club feel to me.
I will say that I remember with this episode, I knew nothing about Level 42. And after doing the episode, I actively have them on like a list of, because as we know, I'm the only person in the world that still goes to used CD stores. I always check the L's to see if there's any L42 albums for me to grab.
You like them so much that you call them L42.
Yeah, or
I
like
that. Was that an intentional mispronunciation?
No, of course not. No. You know how I refer to bands like that. Like, you're the bassist from P-Line.
I took a drink.
We got all my friends from A Cheetah up in here.
P-Line is a very different band.
T Goldie up in the center square.
TG, what up, TG? How many people in this live stream right now would put this at number 1?
What's number 2 right now?
I would personally put it at number 2, but I'd be okay with it number 1. I'm not gonna argue. It's definitely better than Informer.
I'd go 1.
Oh, you go 1. I like that.
I think it's better than True.
I was about to call your voting block the Dead Eye Dickheads. how many Dead Eye Dickheads do we still have here?
Oh, I'm still strong. I legit don't remember this song, but you all feel really strongly about it, so I feel like right behind Dead Eye Dick.
Yeah, I'm not.
Do we have a 4-3 majority right now for Level 42 over Dead Eye Dick?
That's 1 for me, and that was my episode.
All right,
I'll go
Matt?
with it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's 4. There you go.
All right. Hey,
So,
things are going to
I was
change.
holding
I know
strong.
there's some bangers coming up. So,
All right. Yeah, like this one. Who was the guest when we talked about
Oh.
Gerardo Rico Suave on episode 157?
My only addiction has to do with the female fishes. I eat them raw like sushi. It's female species. It's species. It's species, but it sounds like fishes, and then he says sushi. And either way, it's gross. This is bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny.
Wow.
You think Rico Suave should be anywhere but the bottom?
It should probably be at the bottom.
I mean, my list would be very different, but I think it's
I
at
would
the
say that
bottom.
because I know this song because of Weird Al, and I think the Weird Al version is better than the song.
Is there anybody other than Matt DiStefano who thinks this shouldn't be at the bottom?
Oh no, I think it should be at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then we're all
I think
agreed.
there's other songs that should be in different places, but it feels like the bottom of this.
That was a pretty quick consensus. All right, so here's another one, Chris. We had a guest on this episode as well. Wild Cherry, Play That Funky Music, episode 158.
Was your boy
John
from
Franklin. John Franklin from
John
The
Franklin.
Circle on
Circle, yeah.
Netflix.
Joey likes this song.
Towards the top.
I don't know if it's 1 or 2, but it's up there.
So Wild Cherry, they're kind of local guys. They're from like Weirton and Steubenville. And at one point, PJ was there. We recorded an album where Wild Cherry's bongo drums were at Mike Ofka's studio.
I played them on Eris, on the song Eris.
Now, keep in mind, guys, if Play That Funky Music came on right now, would you be super psyched about it? Would you be like, oh, hell
No.
yeah?
Yeah, the intro?
Not even remotely.
Yeah,
Not even remotely.
You've got to take all the years of listening to it out of it, though.
It's hard
I
to
would
do
say
that.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that.
Easy
I
number
think-
2.
I was gonna say, I think we haven't done this yet on this, so let's start here. I think the middle right now that we're looking at is the Snow card, higher
Snow
than
card.
Snow, right?
I think higher than Snow.
Higher than Snow, yes, for sure.
Definitely.
And personally, I probably actually like it better than Midnight Oil.
Yeah.
All right.
Anybody
like it better than
disagree with
Midnight Oil.
that?
No, I don't.
I disagree with that. You actually like this song?
Yeah, I put it below.
Below Beds
Below
Are Burning?
Informer or below
Yeah,
Beds Are Burning?
Beds Are Burning.
Below
yeah.
Beds Are Burning.
Yeah.
I'm all right with that if everybody's all right with that.
I'm all right with it too. So not to my take with the song is another personal thing that doesn't have to come into the equation. What I worked at a music store in Altoona in college. The guy who was the manager was a former guitar player from this band, but he wasn't the original guitar player. He was like a dude that went on tour with them, you know, when they had their third iteration or whatever. So he would always talk about the stuff. And so I have like an affinity with that connection, but I don't have, it's not so strong that I wouldn't put it below Midnight Oil, and that's what we're doing. So that's
All
fine.
right.
Okay.
Here we go, Chris. We had a guest on this episode as well. T-Rex, Bang a
Oh,
Gong.
we had what's his name from Pete and Pete?
Danny Tamborelli.
Danny
Little Pete
Tamborelli from Pete and Pete was on
Great
this
episode.
I really love Children of the Revolution from T-Rex, but
That's
this
not what we're
song,
ranking, Chris.
Song.
I know.
I'm not artist.
This song, get it on, bang a gong, get it on.
Can you sing me the verses? Like,
I really can't remember the verses of it. Do you?
well, that should tell you something.
Yeah,
That the chorus is so good that the verses don't matter.
I guess.
But another thing, would you want to listen to this song? Like,
That's
I would never put this song on. I'd put Informer on, but I never actively put this song on to listen.
I think you should think of it like if it came on your random shuffle playlist, would you skip it?
Yeah,
Because we're not actively going to
Yes.
go turn that on. I'm not going to turn on Wild Cherry, hell no. But if it was on,
Yeah.
would you hit next? I don't know. That's the question.
How many people in here right now would rather listen to Informer than Bang a Gong? Johnny, Joey,
Yeah.
PJ.
EJ.
Oh man, that's a surprise for me.
I'm all right with
That
that.
was-
I'm all right with it going right below Informer. I can't believe
Yep.
Informer is our line.
It won't be for the entirety of this, but for these
Yeah.
first 10, it has become, yes. All right. So here was one that was a personal favorite of mine, but I have a feeling that I'm going to be voted completely out on this
Bottom
one,
of the list. Bottom
which
of the
is
list.
Kay's Choice, Not
Oh,
an
boy.
Addict from episode
Oh.
160.
One above Rico Suave.
How much of the song's actually saying I'm an addict? Like, you know, no, you're not an addict, you're a girl.
How dare you, Joe?
Can we rank Jim's jokes? And when we're
I'm not
done
trying to be
ranking
funny.
songs?
Hey,
not trying to have everybody have the worst day at their job ever.
I would say that I can't even remember this song. So for me, this is the bottom. Like I can't.
Oh,
even sing
no.
this
There's
song.
no
Matt,
way this is
Matt,
lower than
idiot.
Rico Suave.
It's
This is
it's
the one
better
that's
than
like,
Rico Suave. Yeah, it's got
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like that
It's
bass
grungy,
drum
it's
song.
it's just
I'm not an addict, it's cool. I feel alive if you don't have
Yeah, below
it
Rico.
on.
below Rico.
That's got
No.
no.
Let's cut Matt.
Well,
Let's cut
I-
Matt a little bit of slack.
I'll accept Under the Waitresses. Come on, man. This is better than Rico Suave.
Can we flip a coin
Oh,
between
definitely better than
Rico and
Rico
this?
Suave.
No, I got a hot take on this one. I put this
Okay.
at number one.
I would too,
Yeah.
PJ. I absolutely
Why?
would.
Wow.
Wow.
It's the best song. It's the best song so far.
Pull up the list, Matt. We got 2 out of the 7 of us saying this is number 1. So I think we should respect that a little bit.
Also, you have a bunch of us saying that it's number 12. So
Yeah.
Well, there's only 11
know what I
options, Johnny, so it's not true.
I would be all right giving them a couple more spots because they're
7.
both say, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that.
yeah, I mean,
I know-
Bag of Gong's terrible. You can have it.
I'll take Under Snow. I'll take Under Snow.
I'll
That's
accept it.
fair.
We had a guest on this
Oh,
one, Chris. Stroke
great
9, Little
song.
Black Backpack. Who was our guest?
John Hanson. Yeah, from
9
you know,
days.
9 Days, Story of a Girl. He was our guest. For
That's
this.
a banger.
Number 1.
Yeah, number one
Wow.
for me, but it's because I was 18 when this came out.
Okay, we got 2 number 1 votes right now. Anybody else think Stroke 9 Little Black Backpack is number 1?
I don't know if it's number 1, but it's definitely, I think, in the top half of the list.
I would
It's
agree
also
with that.
Chris,
Pull
give
it
me a
up.
little chorus.
Don't want to talk about it. I say why not? Don't want to think
Yeah.
about it. I saw that. Get your
I'd
little
go,
backpack back.
I'd go 1 on that.
all the way to the top, over
Yeah.
level 52.
Yes.
Oh, take a drink, everybody.
42.
Level 52.
Oh, no.
How many people here are still team level 42 for number 1? Anybody with me? Just me and Jim? Is that it?
It's lonely. It's lonely.
Damn. All right. I guess Stroke 9. I wouldn't have picked that, but okay. I'm fine with it. I'm a team
I mean-
player here.
Like
That might-
Joey said, that's like a more relevant song to us.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's number 1.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got some bangers on the horizon, though. So
Mm-hmm.
we had a guest on this episode as well, Chris. Local H, Bound to the Floor, episode 162.
Who was the guest on this one?
That was
I just
Spode.
listened to this one. Yeah.
Oh, Spose. Yeah. This is like a really weird, like almost like indie rock. This is the copacetic song for anyone
copacetic
watching or
Yep.
it's It's pretty grungy. It's pretty indie. It's pretty 90s.
Am I wrong in thinking that Matt loves this?
I do love this, but I would love.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the. I've said it before. I like the post grunge stuff, like the 1994 to 97 stuff, like K's Choice and Local H, and other bands that just had a single letter as part of their name.
Matt DiStefano, how do you feel about this
I think
song?
you did the thing.
Without looking at the list, I'm putting it right under the dick line.
Right under the dick line. Pull up the
Without
list.
seeing the list, I think that's where my
Matt.
brain's putting it.
All right. Where's the dick line?
Oh yeah.
3.
Yeah, right.
Above
put it right
Spandau
under
Ballet? Would you give me Spandau Ballet above it?
Oh, sure. Yeah, you love it.
I totally agree with that.
I'm cool
Number
with that.
5.
Yep. I'm cool with that. They're a cool band.
That's what we
Let's
have to
go.
separate, though, because I feel like there's
I
some
know.
people that are riding real hard for a song that's cool, but Play That Funky Music's not cool at all, but it rips. So
No. Oh, is that possible?
it's so possible.
Oh yeah, the bass line, everything about it. It's great.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate Play That Funky Music. I just don't have any desire to hear it. But
All right, Chris, this was another one that we had a guest. I think this was one of your friends that joined us
Oh,
for
man.
Joan Osborne,
Oh.
one of us,
Oh,
episode
yeah.
163.
Josh
Verbandt.
Verbandt.
Yes.
Josh Verbandt, yeah, from Meeting of Important People. He was a great guest, and we had Eric Bazillion while he was listening to it, he was messaging us talking about like line for line what we said in the episode. Like, I love that guy. Johnny, you're saying number 1 for you?
Yeah, number 1.
Can I interject something here?
Yes.
Here's the problem with this song for me. On the surface, it's a terrific song. But at the time, I'd be watching MTV waiting for, I don't know, Ruby Soho to come on. And then this video would come on. I'd be like, oh, I got to sit through this song again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And pretend not to like it.
It's got a lot of spin.
It's a great song. Like in my older years, I recognize that.
I got a lot
It's
of
so good.
respect for it. I got a lot of respect for it, but I don't necessarily like it. I don't ever
don't think
really
it's
want to
better-
listen to it.
You don't think it's better than Stroke 9?
Of course not.
I don't think it's better than
definitely
Level
doesn't deserve
42.
the bottom. It's better than it's probably better than Wild Cherry.
It's
do
better
you
than
like
Dead
it?
Eye Dick.
You think it should be above the dick line?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is above
yeah.
the dick line.
It is
I am
not.
so. The song's amazing.
Wait,
Yeah.
whatever
let's
you
do a
think
show of
about
hands.
it.
How many people wanted above the dick line? Show their hands.
I'm all
1,
right with
2,
it being
3,
above
4,
the dick
5. Okay,
line.
5. That's it. That makes it puts it there. So we got is it
So it's
is it a
at.
3? Is it
Yeah.
a 2?
Yeah.
I think
We
it's
had some
below
people
level
wanting to put
42.
it at number
It's a
1.
3. It's a 3.
I'm
I'd
thinking
say
1 or
fair.
2.
I say 3.
All right.
I think it's better than Something About You, but I'm good with 3.
All right.
I can't let that.
All right, Chris. Here's one that I think in the time that we were recording the episode, we said could top this list. So let's see what we think
Ooh.
about it right now. This was a solo episode. Michael Penn, No
Great.
Myth from episode 164.
Great song. This is the Romeo in black jeans.
Top
right?
of the list.
Can you sing this
What?
one?
Yeah, Chris, sing this one for him.
See, the problem is I don't think I can sing this one.
It's
and I
what
think
if
right,
I
'cause
was
it-
Romeo in black
black
jeans?
jeans.
What if I was Heathcliff? It's no myth.
Yes. Hey,
Maybe we're
I'm out
just
on this.
looking for someone
Yeah.
to dance with.
PJ, someone to dance with. PJ, do you know who this guy is who sings this song?
No, I don't know who he is.
In Boogie Nights, he's the engineer when they're recording their songs.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That is
He's
dope.
also
Michael
Sean
Penn.
Penn's
Actually-
little brother.
I just listened to. I actually just listened to this song today because what I did is I went through the list and did like the songs I wasn't sure about, and this was definitely one of them. And I was like, oh yeah, this is a banger for sure.
It's a great song, but it's one of the more obscure songs on our list. And I think that could be a strike against it.
Are we looking at the snow line or the dick line right now?
I don't know who you're asking because to me this is the worst one of the entire year.
Yes,
so I
yes.
put it at the very bottom.
Wow.
Worst
Wow.
song, stupidest song, Romeo on Black Jeans, get the fuck out of here.
Let's
Like,
start
I
at
would
the
put it at
bottom.
the
I
very
haven't
bottom.
listened to it enough times to have a vote. So
I
whatever
had to
you
do
guys
what PJ did. I made a little playlist of the songs I wasn't
Jeez.
totally sure of. There was a short list, and I heard this. I was like, "Oh man,
I
this
mean-
is definitely gonna be my bottom."
Oh,
Look,
see,
it's got cool stuff. I appreciate he's Sean
Yeah.
Penn's little brother, and then Boogie Nights is a great movie. But come on, we're not talking about Boogie Nights. We're talking about
Is
this
he-
song.
Is he married to Amy Mann too?
He is
he
married to Amy Mann, who we might talk about later on this podcast.
Yeah, right. We will. Look, some people love it, some people hate it. We got to put it somewhere in the middle, I think.
I
How
think
about
the snow line is where we'll
yes?
start. Then.
How about Above
Below.
Wild Cherry?
Yes.
No.
Wait, hold on. Show of hands above Wild Cherry. One.
No.
Two. What? Chris said
One.
it. Sort of
Yeah.
two.
Two.
Nope.
Jeez,
Feels like that's below Wild
I'll
Cherry.
go above Informer and below Wild Cherry.
Yeah.
I'll go. I think it should be below Informer.
ugh.
Between Sophie's Choice.
I can't in good conscience. I can't in good conscience put this below Snow. I can't do that to Michael Penn. I
All
just
right.
can't. I say above.
right.
I'm okay with above Snow.
Sure.
I'll
Okay.
Alright.
concede that to you, Chris.
Man,
Yeah, I'm
these-
conceding that for sure because
You guys
I
thought this
don't
could be
know.
number one?
I didn't say number one, but I like it.
No, Matt said it.
Hey, when we did the episode, we're like, this song has the potential. I don't know.
Okay.
We also didn't know we would have 7 other people on the episode. All right. So next one, we had a guest on this one. Extreme, More Than Words from episode 165.
Jers?
No, that was Allie Gertz.
Oh, Allie. Yeah, right. Well, this is hard. This is.
It's got to
So-
go high.
What, you think it got to go high? How many people
I
here
agree.
think
I agree with that.
This is
Is
another
that-
80s song, right?
I'm
Yeah.
looking at this. I'm looking at this above one of
90s.
us.
it's like early 90s?
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically.
So give us the chorus, Chris.
It could be to show you how you feel
Oh,
more than words.
this is nice.
Uh, um,
There's nothing worse than harmonizing when you're a half a
I'm
second.
sure.
yeah. It's rough.
I'm sure Joey. I'm sure Joey covers this, right?
No, you need a second person to do this.
This definitely has to be above Dead Eye Dick.
Yep.
I
I would put
could
it.
put
I
this
put
as
it
number
another
one
pick
right
line.
now. I don't think it'll be there forever,
Wow.
but I could see this as a number one.
No,
You like Stroke 9 better than this?
No, I like that song better than Stroke Nine. I'd go one with Matt Kelly. So will PJ.
I wanted 3. 3 I'd be okay with.
3 above
One-
Joan Osborne.
Anybody else all right with 3?
I don't want it any lower than 3. How about that?
Yeah, that's where I'm at,
I
Jim.
want it as high as it
Three's good.
goes.
Wow, should I take it higher? I mean, that's
3
my.
feels high to me.
Could you take it higher,
Okay.
Chris?
Thank you, Matt.
That's not on this
That-
countdown. That one's not on this countdown.
Seconded this feeling too high.
Thank you, PJ,
So-
for picking that
So
up.
3. We're going 3.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, an idea I have is at some point all of us should get to move something once.
Okay.
I love that idea.
That's a
Because
great
right now I'm one of those Dead Eye Dickheads, but I would move True above that. I would move True above that right now.
Wow.
All right. Well, at the end of this, we'll have one last chance to make a final move each person.
So where are
Um,
we putting this? Above one of us or below one of us?
We put it above one of us.
Above.
Oh yeah, above. I'm into that.
I'm
Okay,
fine.
All right.
I'm good with it.
Here's
I'm
one
good
that
with
I
it.
didn't know until we did the episode, so I don't have a lot of faith of this going very high. But we did have a guest on it, Billy Myers with "Kiss the Rain" from episode 166.
Need it.
This is
Need a
low.
vocal.
I don't remember.
This
how
is the
it
one
goes.
that's like,
And that
"Kiss
photo you
the
picked of
rain."
Billy Myers is right.
Oh, guys, this is the one that goes kiss the rain.
Yeah, it's also this is one of the.
Put
this is-
below Rico Suave.
it's better than Rico Suave for sure.
Yeah, it's got to be.
No
better.
way.
It's bad.
I mean, it's bad.
I don't even like Rico, ironically.
Yeah, I
Okay,
would be all right with
above
this being
Rico.
just above Rico Suave.
Yep.
I would
Done.
see. I would take like the first 15 seconds of Rico Suave over this entire song.
Actually, I
I.
agree with that. I think it should be all the way at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put it to bottom.
Yes.
Apologies
Billy.
to
Sorry, Billy
our
Myers.
guest that episode, Kyle Kutka.
Sorry, Kyle.
Here's another banger that was just you and I talking about this one, Chris, with one of the greatest music videos we've ever watched. The Weather
This is
Girls.
a
It's
banger.
Raining Men,
That's such a great jam.
167.
Look,
That video is fire.
the thing about this that I think that makes it great is on The Simpsons where they had it and home. There was like the jukebox at Moe's. It's raining, man. He's like, not anymore. It ain't. Weather Girls are great. The fact that they had to be background stuff for CNC Music Factory is bullshit, but that just makes them even better. Paul Schaefer, Paul Schaefer, right? He wrote the song, right? And at least
Yeah.
produced it or the whole thing. I mean, come
Yep.
on. It's above the snow line, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, for me, this goes right in there. This goes between Snow and Wild Cherry because it goes into that like hokey, gimmicky song.
So, but here's my argument with all of it right now, and I'll bring this up right now. I think that there is no other song that exemplifies what being a one-hit wonder is quite like "It's Raining Men" by the Weather Girls.
Joey, where would you put "It's Raining Men"?
Middle.
Yeah.
Below Informer, below the snow line.
I'm looking closer to the dick line on my end. So then I was looking like 6. So if we're talking between, maybe we find the middle ground below local age.
Yeah, how about
above Wild Cherry?
I'm all right there.
It should be right next to Wild Cherry because they're, it's the female play that funky music.
I'm okay with above.
Yeah. Explain.
Above Wild Cherry?
I don't know. They come out to see me, maybe? I don't know.
I'm cool with that.
Donna Lewis, I Love You Always Forever,
you
episode
always
168.
They've been using this song lately in, I think,
Brendan?
Yes, this was Brendan. They've been using this song lately in DraftKings commercials.
Really?
Strangely enough. Joey, you like it. You want it low.
It's
Joey
just, it's, I don't know. It's the back of my parents' car,
Yeah. It's
doctor's
office.
I don't.
What kind of car?
I don't.
Describe the car in detail, Joey.
A black Buick.
My argument for this song, I definitely don't think it should be near the top of the list, but I think that this song has like 3 different catchy parts in it because it's got the part that everyone thinks of immediately just based on the name of it, the "I love you always forever" part, but it also has the "Say you love me forever, never stop
nice
and always never."
It also has the verses which are like na, 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 na. I don't know the words, but
this song's amazing.
Yeah.
This song sounds like a tampon commercial.
I'm saying that like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
In a good way.
It's a good tampon commercial, like one of the best.
It's above that, I think, in my opinion.
Above the dick line.
Oh.
Hold on.
Are we creating a new tampon line? Is that what
It's never been more apparent that there's no ladies on this.
I would say
local H. Come on.
I'd put it right there. I'd put it right above local H.
Let's put it. I love that idea.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Everybody's cool with that.
I did a record with Donna Lewis at Red Eye, and she's a nice lady, so that can help her add into the list.
All right,
Nice.
There we go. Next up, another one that I think in my heart is a contender for top of the list. And we did have a guest on this one. The Buggles with "Video Killed the Radio Star."
That's a good one.
Wow.
That's great.
Wow.
That's better than Wild Cherry for sure.
That's above the dick line, in my opinion.
That's above the dick. I think it's above the stroke line, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's our number 1 right now. I'm just saying.
It's a really good song.
Yeah.
And is one of my favorite episodes of the year too, to be honest.
Yeah, our guest was a guy on TikTok, Chris.
I'm all right with putting this at number 1 right now.
I like
How many
Number
people are
1.
all right with that?
Number 1 for sure.
Okay.
Number 1.
I like it. I like the consensus there. Ben Folds does a real good cover of that song.
Yeah, the covers of this are great. There's many of them.
Since we just threw something at the top, why not toss something down in the bottom? Here is an episode that Chris and I did solo. The Fabulous Thunderbirds with "Tough Enough."
Dude, there's so many times a day, Chris, that I want to send you tough enough stuff. I'm going to text you something about whether you're tough enough, and I just don't do it.
This isn't the bottom.
I don't need to keep it going.
How did
It's
this
at the bottom.
episode get made? Whose idea was this?
The
think
Patreon
it's
voted
that
on this
bad?
bad boy.
Yeah, Patreon, right?
Is tough? Are the Fabulous Thunderbirds in the Patreon?
I think I like it better than Rico Suave.
All right.
I don't remember it, honestly.
Is that tough enough?
It might be better than Kiss the Rain.
Is it
It's
the one
from
that sounded like a football team made it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a montage song for a football movie, basically.
Got it.
It's in the Michael Keaton movie where he goes to like China or Japan or
Gung
something.
Ho. It's in
Gung
Gung
Ho.
Gung Ho.
Batman?
And in at least two.
I like
at
where
least
it's
2
at.
sports bloopers VHS tapes that I
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like it would be used in USFL blooper videos from 1988. Yes.
San Antonio Bandits.
Yes.
That's the perfect
It's
spot.
good right there. That's a good spot for it.
Okay. Chris,
Wait, where are we putting it?
we put it above Rico Suave towards the bottom.
Okay.
Chris, I have a feeling you're going to push really hard for this one to go real high. Our guest was my friend and author Eric J. Brown, and we talked about Carly Rae Jepsen, Call Me Maybe,
Oh,
episode
Number one, and no
171.
one's beating it.
That's
I would say
number one, baby.
Number
with a
one.
Number
bullet.
one.
I
Number
also
one.
have a bold proclamation. I think this is one of the top 10 pop songs ever. I think it's this. I think it's Girls Just Want to Have Fun. I think it's Teenage Dream. I think it's maybe Escapade. Like, I think this is number one, right? Does anybody disagree that this be
No, I
number
think
one?
I think we're all putting this at number one right now.
I think this is the best song on our list so far.
Absolutely.
But on your episode, you were crazy to say it was either one of you or your guest that her album is the best pop album of all time.
That was
I think
Chris, I believe, said
Yeah,
that.
that's
Dedicated.
straight out from the record. What?
No, Emotion. The album Emotion, I think, is the best pop album.
That's straight out from the record.
Straight up. Why? What's
Thriller? What are we talking about?
I mean, any Michael Jackson. I mean, Michael Jackson has probably more than one album better.
He doesn't have full albums I like. He always has like terrible songs on his. He has like the hits and then like terrible songs. Anyway, for right now, this song's number one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Go.
We're in
on.
agreement of that.
I feel like this one
Yeah,
might lead to a
100%.
bit of a. I think there might be a bit of a debate and discussion on this. I don't know, but here we go. The next one up, Marcy Playground, Sex and
Boo.
Candy, episode
Boo.
172. I know
Does
Chris hates
anybody-
it.
Here's something that we're not considering. Imagine how many college-aged humans made out to this song. We didn't experience that.
At Johnny's pool.
You just want another drink.
Drink.
Dude, Johnny's pool is so sick. It's the sickest pool on earth. And then he goes the extra mile by spraying the yard for mosquitoes, so you don't have to worry about bugs. It's great.
No, he goes the really extra mile by getting it all astroturfed. all astroturf now. Hey,
oh damn!
Around my pool, it's all turf. Yeah.
I really don't like this song. Does anyone want to make a case for it other than you could have been in college at this time and making out with a?
This cannot be at the bottom. There's no way
like
that
this
Sex
song.
and Candy.
No,
can be at the
yeah,
bottom
I'm-
of this thing.
I'm trying to figure out where it's going.
I would put it above the dick line.
Yeah, I want to tell you
no.
while you guys are debating this, I want to tell possibly my favorite story of the One Hit Thunder Facebook group in the last year, which is we had Scott Alexander. He was the bass player for the band Dishwalla, and he still listens to every episode and comments sometimes. And when this episode came out, he posted a comment that said, "Oh man, these are my boys. Maybe I'll send them the episode." And then an hour later, exact length of the episode, wrote, "Never mind."
I don't
This
disagree with
song is-
anything you said on that episode about not liking the song. It's just that this is the quintessential 90s one-hit wonder. Like anytime, I don't know, it's
I
Like,
actually
you
like
think the
this.
Weather Girls are.
I,
this was
I'm with
for me.
Matt on like I don't know if I'd put it above Dead Eye Dick, but I think it's definitely higher.
Put
than
it right
the
above
bottom.
Weather Girls, maybe is where I'm
Pull it up.
thinking.
Let me see.
I like the song. I know a lot of people don't, but I feel like it should be number 10, below Donna Lewis, above Loc Wage. That's my opinion.
That's fair.
I'm fine with that. I
Okay.
can live with
Nice.
that.
Why do you hate it
Real
so
nice.
much?
Yeah.
Chris? Let's put it out there.
Just something
Chris
about
is
like
just a
the
hater. He doesn't like Sex and Candy. Like those are like my two favorite things.
I just
Yeah, Johnny's not even aware this is a song. He thinks we're just ranking things.
I think it's something about like that voice singing about sex and then me having to picture like a guy with that voice having sex. I just don't
I don't mind that.
That's your problem. Just
think
don't
about the
picture
disco
that
lemonade, dude.
while you're listening to it.
I picture a guy just having sex and going like, come around myself. Like, I don't
What's
like
this
it.
guy
It's-
look like? What's Marcy Playground? What's Marcy
I
look
already
like?
got rid of the picture, but he looked like Bright Eyes. I don't know. Like,
I picture like
Okay.
candy falling out of his mouth. I feel sexy.
all right. Moving on. This one was another one. We had a guest. We had the drummer of the band Huffamoose, Eric Johnson, talking about Thomas Dolby's She Blinded Me with Science, episode 173.
This is such a novelty song. It's so like science.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's the song.
I actually like the verses in this. They're like, she's poetry, emotion. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's got
good
like
point.
a lot of cool, and it was one of the earliest examples of anyone using synth. Like the dude, if we were ranking this based on
That sounds like
people-
Matt making something up, so I'm going to drink.
but no, if we were ranking this based on, and we're not, so I'm not making an argument for this, but like if we were ranking this based on like people who have actually done things to progress music as being a one-hit wonder, like Thomas Dolby's the
can't.
top of the list.
No, totally.
you know what I
That's not, you're right. I think
Above
we
the
gotta talk
snow
about
line?
it around Weather Girls or something. Because if we're talking about Weather Girls and the one hitness of it all. You know, I feel like he's in the same sort of boat. Novelty, such and
Above
such.
Michael Penn.
Yeah.
Right there.
I would go above Local H with it, maybe. Or I don't know.
I would go above Marcy Playground with it.
No, don't go that
Yeah.
far.
Matt reminded me of a good melody that's like very quintessentially 80s. That
I
she's
think Johnny lost his
poetry in
virginity to Marcy
motion.
Playground.
I would personally go above Marcy Playground with this song, but
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. It's
all right.
Very tentatively in the top 10, and we'll see. Does
Said
it
no
stay
one
up
ever.
there? Does
Chris
it stay
likes
up there?
science
Let
more
me
than
ask,
sex
let me ask a
spontaneity.
question. If you never
Yes.
heard that song and someone played it for you in 2023, what would you think of it?
I'd
Which
be like,
one?
this song
Garbage.
rules.
I'd like it.
I would like it.
I would like it. I would like
Poetry
it.
in motion. I think I would like it.
What if
Hey.
Matt Kelly said it to you and was like, I made this?
I'd like it.
I would be impressed. Very, very impressed.
totally.
All right. Well, maybe some of us think this song is better than Thomas Dolby Should Blind Me with Science. Sean Mullins, Lullaby, episode 174.
Need more Mullins.
Literally Chris's email signature still.
Yes, it is my rockabye, Chris. This song's amazing. This is a really good song.
Sing it, Chris. Sing it, please.
Everything's gonna be all right. Rockabye.
Sing the verses. Just sing the verses.
kind of like Nashville with a tan.
On that bar.
Everything's gonna be all right. Rockabye. If it was up to me, if I was just doing this, I would put it just below Call Me Maybe.
Get the fuck out.
And
All right,
Chris, the
look.
worst thing is that if it was just you and I would co-sign that look.
Yeah. Okay. We got two people. Does anyone else feel like Lullaby
No.
should be?
That
No,
was wild as
you're
hell.
lucky if
I
it's
think it's
above-
below the
you're
dick
lucky
line.
I'm
if it's
saying
above-
after
yeah.
Extreme.
I'm
I
with
can-
Jim.
Okay.
I'm looking below the dick line.
This is better than Deadeye Dick. Come on.
Get out.
Yes.
I would want it between level 42 and extreme if I had to.
No. You're not going to get that with the bottom four guys saying that. No way.
What
Johnny,
about
where do you think it
below
should be?
one of us but above Deadeye Dick?
I think you could put it above. I would be okay with above Local H. That's the highest. I
Or
would
above
go.
local
I
age.
think
We were talking about
It's
between
not-
6
no.
and 7 or 5 and 6.
It's not below Marcy Playground.
No, yeah,
I
I'm not putting
cannot-
it below Marcy Playground for sure.
Well,
Think
it's
about
definitely
that-
better than She Blinded with Me in Science. So under Donna Lewis,
Well,
It's better
live
than
with that.
Donna Lewis.
yeah.
All right.
get up. You think it's better
Yes.
than True?
I'll go better than True.
Wow.
Better than New Age Girl?
I think so.
Impossible.
Above the dick line. Above the dick line. Love it.
I'd
Can
keep
we
it
go
below the
just
dick
above
line,
the
but I'm
dick
not
line?
going to argue.
That's fine, but do not put it above one of us. You do not.
Mullins.
I'm with Johnny.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
One of us is a bang.
Everybody okay?
Lullaby is like some funny song you like.
I'm all right with that.
Lullaby.
Yeah, I only like it because of that scene. Like,
I love it.
Chris, this was another one of your guests that came on to talk about Gary Newman,
Oh
Cars.
yeah, Matt
episode,
Gondek was our guest.
episode 175.
You know, I think the song is just okay.
I
In
think it has to go
Cars,
right
doo-doo.
next to Thomas Dolby. It's like the same thing.
It's very much a similar song, similar era. Both
mhm.
synth pioneers. In Cars, dun 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 dun.
Did it spawn a dance or something? Was there something more special about it? I don't know.
Not really.
No.
It was just like a new sound that people were like, "Oh my god, what is this weird sound?" You know, that's Joey. You have an opinion about where this song should be?
I'm not a big fan of this one. I like the novelty of it because I love 80s songs, but it's not
Right
one of my
below
favorite
Weather
80s.
Girls.
So many better 80s
Right-
songs.
Right below Weather Girls.
Yeah, it's better than play that funky music.
I'll sign off on that. Any objections to that?
I would even put it above Weather Girls.
Fine with that.
I'm okay with it being above.
That's fine.
That's
we
good.
can
That's
do
good.
it.
You've been lost in the woods for hours now, stumbling around in the dark. You come around the bend and see two people roasting marshmallows over a roaring fire. They see you coming into the clearing and gesture over to pull up a log. Welcome to Campfire Ashes. I'm Paul.
And I'm Jess. Join us as we tell each other our originally written spooky stories around the campfire and then dive into the lore and legends that inspired them. Is it something that goes bump in the night? Is it something menacing lurking past the tree line? Or is it just weird and otherworldly? You'll find it here on Campfire Ashes.
You can find us on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, or right here on the Geekscape Network.
Stay
Ooh,
tuned.
right there.
Love it.
Two hearts
great
that
song.
beat
Oh.
as one, two of hearts. I need
Like
you.
top
I
five.
need you. Top 5. Whoa.
Easy
said
top
that.
5 for me.
This is
Wow.
I put this.
That
I
we
put
have
this at number.
something
I put this at number 2. I put this at number 2.
Whoa. Whoa, Peach. You got a lot of people shaking their
Rico
heads.
this is a
Suave.
jam.
Under stroke now, wherever they ended up.
It's
Come on.
this song is
No,
I
it's
need
not a good
you.
song. It's really not a good song.
It's not a good song.
I need you.
this song for me definitely above Informer for sure.
I'm sure it's a
Yeah.
great song to dance to, but it's just not a great song.
I think it could be number 10, where you're at, Matt Kelly. I could get down with number 10.
Right above
it's better than Donna Lewis.
Donna Lewis, but below.
I think it's
Adele.
You think it's better than Donna Lewis?
I think it's
Yeah,
better than
dude.
Donna Lewis. I think
Outta
how many
here.
people think that the Two of Hearts is better than Donna Lewis? 1, 2,
Right.
3, 4.
All right, that's majority.
That's a majority.
Hey, I know who I like, Joey and Matt.
Dude, I put this song at least above Extreme.
Now you're talking crazy.
I think he's talking crazy now too.
I don't remember level
PJ, what are you
42.
drinking?
PJ, come on, true. Think about slow dancing in the 80s.
I feel like that's a happy medium. Is
Okay.
number 7, right above Dead Eye Dick, or number 8, I guess.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
Love it.
We had another guest on this episode. Looking Glass, Brandy, you're a fine girl. That person
PJ
might
loves
be
this
here.
one.
PJ had never heard this song until the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, which is a
Is
crazy
mind
fact.
blowing. This song's incredible.
Yep.
Yes.
It's a great song.
Is it
I'd
number
go
1?
2.
Do you like it better than Call Me Maybe?
I don't.
I probably like Call Me Maybe slightly better. Anybody else?
Okay.
I like me maybe better than Brandy.
Yep.
I'm a
Hold on,
Brandy
what's up,
story.
Matt? Is it even 2?
You guys are
I put it above
crazy.
Buggles.
Yeah, I think you guys are crazy too. I'd put it 3.
I'd put it at
3.
3.
3.
How many people say 2?
There's not gonna be many people.
How many people say 3? How many people say 3?
I'm feeling 4, but I'll jump in with the 3s.
You really think that song's better than Video Killed? I mean, it is a good song. I would go 2 or 3. I'm good. You guys sort it out. I would take 2 or 3.
I think 2. I think there's more emotion behind it than Video Killed the Radio Star.
I don't know though. Video Killed the Radio Star literally predicted everything that. Remember, you had AI write a song about the Buggles.
Yeah, right.
There's no emotion in that. You don't hear emotion in that guy's voice, Chris. Going beep ball baby
I'm all right with this. I'm all right with it at number 3.
Okay.
If you guys
Yep.
are.
Okay.
Another one that we don't have him on the call, but another one of our regular guests. Eagle Eye
great
Cherry,
jam.
Save Tonight.
This is a great
Is
song.
it Paul? Is it
Yeah, it
Paul?
was Paul. Yep.
And
He
Paul
played
proved
it.
to
Paul's
us
one of
this
my
song could have been a what was it, Social Distortion?
A face-to-face or like a social distortion song.
Paul's
Go
one
ahead.
of my favorite guests. I just want to say that.
He's a
Paul's
good
one of my
guest.
favorite guests. So
I'm not a huge
don't
fan
like
of
it?
this song. Not a huge fan. Everyone else probably loves this song, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
I
great
mean,
song. What do you? Why don't you? Why are you not a fan?
I'd put it 3. I'd put it 4.
Oh.
I mean, I'd put it 4.
No, I think that's 2. I like the song, but I would say this is like right around the dick line.
Yeah, I'm feeling you, Matt. I'm feeling right below the dick line on.
You don't
my
think
end.
it's better than 2 of Hearts?
Well,
I think
Two
it's
of Hearts
better
is the
than
wild card above the dick line.
Yeah,
I
2 of
think-
Hearts is a banger.
I think I'd rather listen to Dead Eye Dick for sure than this.
Wow.
I'd put this with Donna Lewis, though. It feels weirdly appropriate in this quadrant.
They're both from the
Let
same.
Donna stay above it. Put it above your science. I think you put it above the science.
I'm okay with
Make
that.
Yeah, make it 13.
That's
really
too
hate
high
that-
for me on that.
I really like this song, but I can understand that it doesn't grab everybody.
I think this feels a little low for me, but not that low. Like, I'm okay with it if people are feeling like it needs to be towards the bottom.
I'm fine with it.
Well, then,
All right.
this is one that I think is going to be. I know I didn't know this song, so we'll see how this plays out for everyone. Pretty Poison, Catch Me I'm
Oh.
Falling, episode
Catch me, I'm
179.
falling.
Hey, raise your hand if you saw Pretty Poison live.
Whoa, Philly. They're
The
Philly.
Q102 Monster Jam, 1992.
With the monster truck with Bigfoot and Gravedigger?
No. Before that.
Oh man, I went to the Monster Jam with the Gravefoot Big. It was awesome. Well, there was no Bigfoot. It was just Gravedigger.
Pretty Poison and Stacy Q are like such similar songs.
Let's make this a little bit easier. Who here cares about Pretty Poison enough to have a say?
I would say put it Put it at number 14, or 15, just above Marcy Playground would be.
No.
I would put this above the Dick line personally.
I think 15 works.
I think
Sex and Candy's better. How many people think Sex and Candy's better? We got 5. You cannot put the song above Sex and Candy.
But it's above Local H. I think that's
fair. Sorry, man. I know you love Local H.
I'm ranking Jim's stories on the side, and the Monster Truck Rally one is at the top of that list. We'll check in towards the end and see where those stories land.
All right, here is another one that we had a member of Another Cheetah on to talk about. Melanie, Brand New Key, episode 180. Now, keep in mind, we're talking about the song and not Boogie Nights when discussing this.
Yeah, the song kind of sucks.
No!
If I came to your house, Chris, and I was like, I wrote this song, let me play it for you. You'd be like, dude, you got it.
I love this song. Dude,
if one of my friends came up to me and said, hey, listen to this song, I would go, wow, where'd that come from? That's cool.
I'd be impressed. I can't believe that there's so much hate for this song.
Put it above Local H if we're being honest.
Okay.
Yes, 100%.
I'll take what I can get here. I would put it above Marcy Playground.
You're saying this song's really hard.
You ain't getting that, Chris.
Can somebody tell me what's good about it?
About Melanie Brand New Key?
Yes.
I love all the I ride my bicycle down your window last night. Doom. I like the bump, ba-bump, bump, ba-dump.
Exactly, that's it.
It's so good. I think it's a great song.
Also, I mean, this get ready to drink. This is a Cisco rule thing too, because she had another hit that was as popular with that candles in the rain or whatever that song was.
Also, this song is a song about sex that's sung by a voice that I actually don't mind hearing them sing about.
So you have to hear women sing about sex for you to like.
That's very sexist, Chris. All right.
No, I listen to George Michael sing about sex, and I think it's cool.
That's true. All right. Here's another song that I see immediately jumping up to the top 10 here. Mazzy Star, Fade Into You, episode 182.
Leave my picture up for a second, man. I need to see that.
I love this. I think this song's incredible.
Yeah.
Does anyone here disagree? This song's incredible.
I mean, it's a great song.
This song came out when I was in my punkiest punk stage, and I loved it. And I would just turn it up and just.
It's got to be top 3.
Just fade into it, dude.
I would be all right with it being number 1, actually.
Okay.
No.
I don't know, man. You ever watch that one live performance at that giant festival? It's unbelievable.
I'll go 1. I'll go 1 on this too.
I'll go 1. How many ones?
You got to take a vote on Carly Rae in this.
All right. Hands up for 1.
1,
no, that's
2,
4.
It's 4. That's 4. That's majority.
Gosh, darn it.
Hey, I mean, Call Me Maybe's awesome, but this song is like next level. Everything's good about it. The performance, the song. It makes our list more respectable.
It does.
And that's really what this is all about.
And Johnny, in that exact same vein of amazing performance that makes our list respectable, Candlebox with Far Behind at episode 182.
I got a lot of respect for this song since Kevin Martin was on Krista Makes and told the story of like how he did this song. Like he basically improv the whole thing and did it in like one take. And it was the demo. The demo became a hit and they sold like 4 million copies of the album. And now it kind of makes me like the song a little more now.
Sing it for me, Chris. Sing it, please.
So maybe.
Was this Mike Sabosley?
I didn't mean to treat you bad, but you did it anyway.
On Eastbound and Down, when he plays it at the funeral, is amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing. I think that's a nice spot.
Better than this song. Come on.
Yeah,
better than.
I put it 1 above. I put it up to number 10.
I'd be all right with that.
I agree, Matt.
All right,
Stefano, I agree.
Yeah, it's better than 2 of Hearts. I mean, it could be that. This feels like a good spot.
It's better than Lullaby. I think it'll be even
No,
Lullaby.
I would agree with that.
It's not better than Lullaby.
Who votes better than Lullaby?
Mullen stands.
I'll go Buffalo. I'll go above.
All right, there's 4.
PJ, I can't believe.
No, PJ, speak your truth, PJ.
Murray Head, One Night in Bangkok, episode 183.
Take a drink for Matt's pronunciation of Murray.
Great chorus, not enough to sit through the verse though.
I'm not a big fan of this song.
This is
One night in Bangkok makes a bow, 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 bow.
PJ loved it in The Hangover, though.
Did we skip No Easy Way Out?
No, it's coming up next. No spoilers there.
Nobody has a strong opinion about One Night in Bangkok. This is a
I mean,
low
it's
one.
better. One Night in Bangkok is better than Billy Myers.
If you can make it through the intro, that's what happened. I mean,
Below
that
Christmas
intro
wrap.
sucks.
I'm fine with that too. I don't really think
Yeah.
it's that good of a song.
All right, PJ, you want to say what the next one is?
I already did.
Robert
This
Tepper,
is an
No Easy Way Out.
incredible song.
Shoot it up as high as it can go.
I wouldn't say it's high. I wouldn't say number one. This is an
below
amazing
Carly Rae
song.
Jepsen.
Does anyone
It's a great
disagree?
song.
This is an amazing song.
Can you sing it for me, Chris?
There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home.
Is this the Rocky song? Above Candlebox?
Yeah.
I think
For sure, for sure.
It goes, call me maybe this song, then fade into you for me.
Wow.
I would be all right with this song being number 3.
This should be
to be
5.
honest.
This should be
I
5.
do think this is 5. I think it's better than Stroke 9. but
Joey, we'll give
below.
you that. We'll
Yeah.
take as far as we can, but 5 for me. Pepper looks good at 5.
I like it. That's cool.
It's give and take on this list. Really, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to
All right.
respect Joey's opinion.
All right, Chris, who was the guest on this episode? MKTO Classic.
Oh, this was our boy Taylor Morden, making the Lost documentary, made the Blockbuster documentary, made the ska documentary.
I need a vocal on this one.
This is gonna do you like Michael, gonna kiss you like Prince, gonna have a day.
This sounds like a one hit.
I'm over my head, I'm on my mind, gonna go poo at the wrong time. Never rewind. This is Walt from Lost, is one of the two guys in this band.
Yeah.
I think it's a great pop song.
I think it could be top 10.
You put it above L42?
Yeah, of course.
I wouldn't.
We've got so
You
many
wouldn't?
heavy
Okay.
hitters that we're playing with now.
Okay, I was just shooting high. I wanted to know how high we were going with it.
I think it could be number 10. I think it could bump Candlebox down.
Oh man, I was gonna say I would put it between Candlebox and Mullins.
Great minds think alike.
I'm okay with it being above Mullins and Candlebox.
Above Candlebox? Yeah, okay, cool.
All right, so this next one has the distinct factoid of being the first song that I think almost made Chris cry while listening to.
Oh,
Baz Luhrmann,
yeah.
Everyone's Free to Wear Sunscreen, episode 186.
This is a freaking incredible. But the thing is,
Go.
where I kind of can see an argument against it would be that it's like
Barely a
spoken
song.
word.
It's not good. It's not good.
No, how dare you?
I think it's incredible.
This was a ranking of the best email chains of all time.
Me and Matt love it.
I would put it in top 10. I'd
I would
put
put
this
it there.
above classic easily.
Listen, it was
Sometimes
a
that's under
great
Christmas
episode.
wrapping.
The episode was better than the song.
I agree. I think it should be below True and between Donna Lewis. That's as far as I'll go.
I'll take what I can get for this.
I'll take what I could get there too. If you guys are cool with that.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
I'll put this above Donna Lewis for sure.
I
None
would
of you
never
guys
know
are
you.
getting in the car and putting this song on.
I do
I have it on my
regularly,
playlist.
Joey. I will have you know.
I have it in my playlist and I get a lump in my throat every time I listen to it.
Every single time.
Wow.
All right.
Every time.
Never has a song been so appropriately descriptive of the artist as we learned doing this episode. Meredith Brooks' Bitch, episode 188.
So I hate this song.
Wow. Why?
There's nothing I like about this song.
Sing it, Chris.
I'm a bitch. I'm a
Yeah.
lover. I'm
It's
a
good. I knew what he was
dancing
gonna say.
Child,
lover.
mother.
I mean, the melody's great.
I mean, a big point about her was a lot of people thought thought this song was Alanis Morissette, but it would be like the worst Alanis Morissette
Yeah.
song.
Put her below
I think-
Snow.
I was
Put
going
her
to say, I
below
think we're
Snow and
starting
call
with
it a day.
snow area right now.
Yeah, put her
Wow.
below
I
Snow
mean-
and call it a day.
I'd
No,
put
no,
it below
disrespect.
Kay's Choice.
Sophie's Choice, yeah, me too.
So there was a song that came before this one. Tom McGovern of Wolves of Glendale came on and talked about The Laws, There She Goes.
Yeah,
Ooh,
there
that's
she,
a banger.
Real good song. Really good song.
there she goes is a really great song.
I mean, I'm looking
Banger.
at our number 10, and I think that The Laws is better than MKTO.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
I
for
mean,
sure.
Spot.
It's top
Yes.
5. It's top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You
I
put it
think it could
above
be a-
Brandy?
No, one below
But-
Brandy.
I'm okay with right there.
That's where it belongs.
Yep.
My
That's
opinion.
a
right,
good
that's fair.
spot. That's a real good
Yep.
spot.
Yeah.
Wait, why? I don't get why Brandy's so high. We'll come
This is a
back.
good ass song.
Because it's freaking awesome.
All right, so here's another song from a movie. The John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band with "On the Dark Side," episode
Bruce.
189.
The fake Bruce Springsteen song.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's middle of the road. I think
Yeah.
it's somewhere in the middle.
So here's the thing. This song is definitely right in my wheelhouse, but it's not that good of a song.
No.
All right, let's start with Snow then. Are we saying better or worse?
No,
Better than
I think it's above the dick line, to be honest.
Whoa.
That's a big jump.
It's hard to get above that dick line.
I would
It
say
is.
I would say it's above Donna Lewis, and that's it.
All right.
How can you think that's better than Sex and Candy, for God's sake?
We mentioned her once already. Till Tuesday, Voices Carry featuring Amy Mann, episode 190.
I didn't really know this song before the episode, but I kind of like it, but I'm not like a huge fan. Anyone have any strong opinions about Voices Carry?
Almost no opinion on this song.
Nope.
No opinion.
It has to go low.
It's like a
Pop-
dry
Pop-
piece of toast.
I would say above Snow.
Yeah.
For
Yes.
sure. Above Snow.
Perfect.
I would put it above
31.
Wild Cherry too, but nah, it's
I'm-
above
How
Snow.
about, how about between Local H and Midnight Oil?
No.
Or between Midnight Oil and Gary Newman?
Joey's strongly against that.
Yeah, I'm against that too.
I would be
Wait,
all right
you want
with
it to be
being-
lower or higher?
Lower.
I
I,
would
think
say
you're below the
Lower,
snow line.
lower.
I would say above the snow line, and that's it.
Yeah,
Like right
just one
there?
above the snow line. Okay.
All right.
I
that's
don't-
Wait, Joey, I feel like you have a lot of opinions on this one. Speak
No,
out.
it's one
Yeah,
spot
do
away
it.
from where I would have put it. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez.
Wait, would you put it above Wild Cherry? Because I would have.
No, like
Oh.
one below the snow line is where I would have gone.
Oh, geez, no, we're not talking below the snow line. I can't go there.
Oh,
Positive
this is a good one.
Taste. I got a
Oh,
man. Episode 191.
Great song. You got eyes, but they're not for me. You better use them for what they're for, and that's to see.
Hey,
All right, below Rico. Below Rico.
You're putting it
Oh,
below.
you think it's the worst?
Oh,
Rico
no.
Suave?
See.
Said that.
oh my God, no! I love
It's an
this
amazing
song.
I
I
got
like
it,
Got a
man.
Man's better than Informer for sure.
Under Save Tonight and above Blinded Me with Science.
All right, that's a thing that's being thrown out there.
Sure.
You think it's better than Sex and
that feels
Candy?
right.
Get out of here.
What's
Put it
your
below
man
Sex
got to
and-
do with
Put it
me?
below
This
Sex
song,
and Candy then.
I have a little bias of like good 7th grade memories to this.
23 work? Do we? Is that?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
okay.
I think that's a fair one.
Matt, do you have any good songs left?
Nope. Turns out
Orbit
no.
Dream Bomb, Spirit in the Sky from episode 192.
I like.
I
it.
have no desire to really listen to it, but it's in a lot of stuff. But
Yeah.
I don't know, like, that I feel real strongly about. Anybody have a
One
strong
second.
opinion about?
I think this song, I think
No.
what you just made a point, like it's cool in stuff, but on its own, who really cares?
I think it's right below true, in my opinion. It's better
That's
than everyone free to wear sunscreen.
Oh, I don't know.
I
if
think
I
that's
agree with
too
that.
high for it. I think Positive K, I Got a Man is a better song.
No way. No way.
I mean, Spirit of the Sky is pretty good.
You're
I'm
already
looking
putting it above
at the
Marcy
blinking
Playground.
cursor.
Yeah, right
I-
above Marcy Playground.
That's,
Well,
okay, so
no,
wait, that's a
Marcy
great question. Johnny, is it better or worse than Marcy Playground?
It's better. I think it should be right under Save Tonight. That's where it looks
Sure.
perfect to me.
Okay. That works for me.
Anybody else? All right.
Johnny's matter of factness. It's the
I'm not arguing. I'm trying to get that pool invite. I'm not arguing with Johnny.
You're all invited after this. I'll have a big banger. It'll all be one hit
Splash
Thunder
down.
boys and girls, and we'll have a huge party, and we'll
Great.
do a live podcast.
I will get a hotel room. I can't wait to leave my
You
family.
can stay at my house. I have multiple bedrooms.
All right. So next up, Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby's
Oh.
Got Back, episode
Yeah.
1.
Take a drink.
Li-
It's
li-
Baby Got Back, not Baby's Got Back.
Okay.
Whatever.
Oh, man.
Okay. Listen, this song is obviously wildly popular and everything like that. But do you like it better than Fade Into You, or is it actually better and we're just so tired of it?
No, that's a great.
The
dude,
latter.
PJ.
Because I
That's
would
great.
never want to listen to this song ever again in my life.
Me neither.
It feels appropriate to ask about the dick line with this. So are we
Above.
going above or below?
No, it's the snow line. It's the
Above.
snow line we need to be talking about, I think.
All right.
Wow.
Oh man, it's not that low.
Oh,
I
come
didn't
on.
realize I was hanging out with squares today. Come on.
The reason you have a
Well,
podcast is because of this song.
Explain though, because like I mean, honestly, you do have a, like this should be very, very high up on the list just based on like its cultural impact.
Right below Marcy Playground.
I can live with that.
Some hot Bell Vernon bias here.
Wow.
I never want to hear Marcy Playground for the rest of my life either, though, to be honest.
Joey, where do you want to put Baby Got Back?
Definitely above Two of Hearts. Why is Two of Hearts up there?
It's freaking awesome.
Under
Years, right?
Lullaby above Two of Hearts.
You want to go that far up?
It's
well,
I understand what you're saying. I don't want to hear it either, but at the time it was amazing.
I can go for that.
At the time, there was nothing better.
I can go for above Two of Hearts.
Okay.
I go for that. I respect Joey's opinion on that one.
I'm good with that.
Okay. Listen to this, though, because do you think that this is a more important pop song than Call Me Maybe?
Oh, no, we're not talking about putting this at number one.
Yes, absolutely.
I think it's a more important song, but I don't think it's a better song.
Right. No, it's definitely has
I know. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I'm
well,
going for
actually, I'm going to bring this list back up for a second. Because I think that this is the next song coming up. I think is the last song that has the potential to knock Mazzy Star off of that top spot.
Wow.
If Mazzy Star survives this one, she's pretty much they've locked it in. Jane Child, Don't Want to Fall in Love, episode 194.
That's an amazing
song.
You
think we're going to want this at number one?
It's a great song, but I feel like you guys really hyped this one up on that.
I'm going number one, numero uno on this song.
Jeez.
I don't love this song.
The exact same
fucking love it.
I love
it.
If I need Chris to sing it, I don't remember it that much. So that's all I'm saying. So
my God, but the song was so amazing.
You need Chris to sing it?
Yeah.
I want to fall in love. Love is just like a knife. Ooh, you make
it sounds like an AI generated pop song.
So I would say that the discussion has to start above 15, above Two of Hearts, somewhere above Two of Hearts for sure.
Is it because of our love of Jane Child, though? Like, I mean, I really love the person Jane Child.
It could go above There She Goes.
To me, it's better. I would think it's better than There She Goes, but let's put it out to the.
This is insane.
I said right after Looking Glass.
I like it there. I'm cool with it.
Wait, hold on. Show of hands.
I'd be cool with above Looking Glass.
Who wants it below number 5? Show of hands.
I want it below like 25.
One below Brandy I'm fine. I think I do like Brandy better.
I would go above Brandy. I think
like recent bias?
It's not better than There She Goes or No Easy Way Out.
All right, let's keep it where it is.
Okay. All right. The last episode that anyone has heard at this point in time with a guest, Iconopop, I Love It, episode 195.
Great episode, by the way.
Thank you.
It was really good.
It was with our friends at Unstable Topics. Where are we putting this, though?
I love it.
I mean,
I feel like everyone disagrees with me, so it's going to end up like 40, but I'm feeling like pretty high.
Top 10.
Okay, Johnny, I'm with you. Top 10.
Yeah, pull the list up. As far as a one-hit wonder goes, pull it up. I guarantee it could be top 10.
I could put it above classic right out the gate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This song makes you just want to run through a wall.
Hey, do you guys remember on your episode you were talking about what you would use this song to advertise, and you didn't say car insurance? I couldn't believe it.
I'm all right. If you guys really like this song that much, I'm all right with putting it above MKTO.
Anybody arguing to make it higher than it is right now in any spot?
It's a nice spot.
I'm fine with it where it is.
Okay.
While we're doing this, this is the most recent episode to come out, so you guys will get a sneak peek at the last 2 episodes after this. But Stereo MCs, connect it.
First of all, I want to say you guys went way too hard on Rob Schneider. What the hell did that guy ever do to you? Oh, and interestingly enough, I did see Stereo MCs with Jane Addiction.
Oh,
Jane Addiction, take a drink.
Jane's Addiction.
All right, so where are we putting this song?
Where are we putting this song?
Oh, real low.
Yeah.
Stereo MCs connected. Let's put it above Meredith Brooks.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bold
good. Yeah, I like
get
it there.
yourself connected.
Can I argue to put it below Meredith Brooks? Just
me too.
All right, that's
all
fine.
right. I'll accept that.
Right,
Yeah.
This is off topic, but how is Bust a Move not covered, but Fabulous Thunderbirds were?
Hey, man, that's the Patreon. Pilot
That's
Magic,
epic.
episode 197.
Ozempic.
I like that song. I like the Ozempic version better than the Magic version, right? That's
What
Magic.
is this? What is the song? I don't know this.
Wait,
song.
are we rating the song?
Oh, it's magic.
Oh,
Ozempic.
yeah. Got it.
Ozempic's way better.
It's a good song, but it's been ruined by completely selling out and using it to sell
Ruined?
pharmaceuticals.
Speaking of that, not to derail us, but does anyone remember the Of Montreal song that was in an Outback commercial where it said, "Let's go out back tonight"?
Yep, I do remember that.
The favorite repurposing of a song, but sorry to derail. This is going towards the bottom, obviously.
I don't mind the song.
I don't mind it either. I'd say right around Marcy Playground is where
I like it better than Marcy Playground.
I like it better than Marcy Playground too.
Wow, what?
But not as much. But not as much as Save Tonight.
Yeah, it should be right. It should be in between Spirit in the Sky and Blind Me of Science. That looks perfect.
It should be under Kay's choice.
Sophie's
Yeah,
choice.
I mean, this is tough.
No, we can't go that low.
This the last one, Matt?
Yeah, Matt
This
was
is
just
the
wants
last
to be
one.
done.
I believe it might be the oldest song that we've covered on the podcast up until now. The Angels with My Boyfriend's Back.
Nice
Heavy hitter.
Episode 198.
It's a good song. Good ass
This will be in
song.
the top 10. This will be top 10 for sure.
Everybody
It's top 10. I think it's top 10. Above Teffer? Is this above Teffer?
Wow, my boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey,
That song
now,
rocked.
hey now, my boyfriend's back.
Under Baby Got Back for me.
My boyfriend's baby's got back.
It's right under Tepper.
I think it's under.
It should definitely
Right
be
under
above
Tepper.
Candlebox.
I'll settle for that. I was
Well,
feeling higher. but
maybe.
that feels like a compromise.
So look,
Well,
I'm
wait.
fine with that.
All right.
This cannot be in the top 10. What are we talking about? On what planet is the Angels My Boyfriend's
This
Back
song's fucking up.
better than Level 42 and better than Iconoclast?
Jim, here's
Jim,
why-
go listen to this song.
I'm sorry,
and
Jim.
wait.
This song slaps.
I've heard this song
All
before.
right.
I don't think that any of that
Hey.
any of that makes it better than it. Come on.
All right.
All right. Well,
talking
hold on a
Well,
second. First,
Okay, look.
first
I
and
guess we can
foremost-
move it around.
Here,
have six
before we
people that
move
love it.
anything around, I need a consensus here. Are we locking in Mazzy Star
No,
faded
well,
to
look.
you at number one?
So-
we need to lock in number
yeah.
one. No one is going to move Mazzy Star. That's going to sit at number one.
Wait, can we do a vote?
No.
I need the consensus that that's not moving because there's one other thing we have to discuss before we move stuff.
All I was
Oh,
going to
yeah.
say was I don't think any of us should have the power to move something else to number one.
Okay.
We should discuss
No.
number one as like the alter thing, and then
Thumbs
everything
up.
else is fair game.
Now we have to decide.
Yeah.
Mazzy Star fade into you. Is it better than returning champion Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compared to You?
No.
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 That is
Absolutely not.
number one.
No.
That is
Sit
the best
down.
one-hit wonder of all time.
So Sinead O'Connor keeps the crown.
Start
All right,
calling
so-
out names and we'll let
Okay.
them make their one move.
We'll go in the order that I see people on the screen. Jim.
Before he does this, I
Go
feel
ahead.
like there should be a sliding scale. Like if you're moving someone in the top 10, you can move them one spot. If you're moving someone in the next 10, you can move them 2 spots, 3 spots, and so on. Like I
I'm
feel like
okay
you
with
need
that.
mo-
Every 10 you can go another spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense.
All right, so Jim, what song are you looking at here?
Okay, so I'm confused by the choices that I could do or whatever. But you can tell me if this is too crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
just
just
tell
going
me
to
what
say where I
song.
think it should be, and you can be like yes or no. All right. So while there's so many things on here that could be moved around, and I would love to move Snow a licky boom boom down, but I'm not gonna.
Oh.
I'm gonna. I gotta move Boy Meets Girl 45 up, and I think that it should be at 31 between Positive
That's
K and Pretty Poison.
Far
That's
too
what I would like
high,
to do.
but I think you can get it
Well-
to like 40.
Okay, well, so whatever the math is, I want it as high as it can go.
I'll
Yeah.
give him above
Let's do that.
snow.
Okay.
Above snow.
Yep.
All right,
That's
who's
all.
next?
Above the snow line.
PJ,
All right.
you're up next.
Yes. So the one I think that should be higher is, well, no, it's actually not one that should be higher. Stroke 9 is not that good, man. Like I would like More Than Words is way better than Stroke 9.
Well, switch
You
it.
in
can
my
move it
opinion.
down below it.
Yeah,
yeah,
you can only move it down
Yeah,
one, right? You can
I
move
put
it
I put
here.
I put Stroke
You can
9
move it
right
too.
above MTKO.
He can move it too. He could put it below extreme, Matt.
Okay.
Yeah,
I put it
it's in the
below
next
I put it below extreme. I put it below extreme.
All right, Johnny, what's your move?
Go to the top 10. I don't care about these little things. I want to make a move on here.
We can get my boyfriend's back up. We can get a couple moves on my boyfriend's back.
Yeah, just double team boyfriend's
Let's
back.
go. Let's go. Boyfriend's back to number 8. Let's do it. right now.
Oh.
Locked in. Final answer.
That was
Yeah.
perfect where it was. It's not better than No Easy Way Out.
Well,
All right,
my
Matt,
girlfriend's back.
you're next, I think.
That was a
We
fake
can
out. I don't know
get
if I
more.
can push it any higher.
We can get one more. We can get one more.
Just go one
There
more.
she
Yeah.
goes.
Is it better than There She Goes?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. There She Goes has been like the covers of There She
This
Goes have
is
been
Matt's decision, people.
No, well, why?
I'm gonna move Sinead O'Connor down. No.
Oh.
I gotta go. Can I get Baby Got Back? I got 2 spots on that one.
Yeah.
I gotta go
No,
2 up
yeah.
on Baby Got Back.
I think that's way better than Candlebox. That's a good move.
All right.
All right, Joey.
I'm either gonna drop Brandy or move the dick line up.
Lift that dick.
Drop Brandy if you want.
You
Don't
can
be
drop
scared.
Brandy 1 spot to put Jane Child at 4 or at 5, or you can move Dead Eye Dick above Sean Mullins' Lullaby.
You know what? I'll just let PJ be happy. I'm gonna move Dead Eye Dick up. How many spots do I get on that?
You get 2, I think, because it's at 20.
Do it.
Yeah, you too. Yep.
Above Mullins. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a strong move.
Chris, can we participate?
There's no
in this?
guitar
I feel like we
solo
could
in
sit this
Lullaby.
out
Yeah,
unless
yeah.
you got a hot take.
We can participate. Matt, you
Okay.
go before.
Yeah,
me.
of
Go
course.
Ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, let me look at this. All right,
Yes.
I made a move. I put extreme
Oh.
more than words over level 42.
I'm about to drop the mic before we close this. thing.
Wow. Wow.
Do it. I love it. I love it. Do it.
I had a
Don't
change
move.
of heart.
Is it 2 of
Go
hearts?
back to the top. We're going Call Me Maybe above Fade Into You.
Nice.
No,
Yes!
we literally spent like 3 minutes discussing how
locked
that
it
was the
in.
one
We
move.
locked
that
it
we
in.
wanted to do.
I
No,
love it.
it's
I don't
not locked
mind
in because Sinead beat it. Sinead
Oh,
beat it.
fine.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh,
Fair
I
enough.
fair.
don't mind it.
Okay.
I don't mind
Love it.
I don't mind.
She was left
Chris
vulnerable.
just likes
Wow.
Murray, that's all.
One hit is all you need to make the money guaranteed, and you can live off royalties forever. And it makes me wonder, is it just a wonder, or is it one hit thunder?
Hey, what's up? My name's Lurk, and I'm the host of Lambgoat's Van Flip podcast. Every week, I have in-depth conversations with bands from all over the scene, big and small. We also like to keep our finger on the pulse and showcase up-and-coming bands on the show as well. So come check out Lambgoat's Van Flip podcast.
What's up, everyone? It's Joe, and I'm the host of That's Awesome with Joe, a podcast on the newly formed Sound Talent Media Podcast Network. I talk with tons of your favorite artists, managers, touring personnel, and more. Most of the time we talk about music, but lots of the time we end up talking about something completely unrelated. We laugh a lot. We do a lot of really stupid things, but also some things that are really informative and interesting. Basically, it's a podcast that I think you should listen to. Obviously, I'm biased because it's my podcast, but I think I might be into it if I wasn't the host. Check it out at soundtalentmedia.com.
Hi, I'm Daniela Clark.
I'm Barbara Ann Wild.
And we are the Honest AF Show.
Our podcast is real, honest conversation with our celebrity friends and pros.
Covering our anything but average rock and roll lifestyles.
All while tackling the hell that is aging and the battle of beauty.
Oh yeah, nothing is off the table.
The Honest AF Show is available wherever you get your podcasts.